Greetings, Hope Church. We are so excited after this last Sunday. It was so fun to see the building full of people, to see our children in Sunday school classes, all the way up to our adults in this new growth hour. And it just felt different. Many of you shared that with some of us, that it just felt more alive. It was great to see some people who now, post-Easter and in light of vaccinations, are being able to return. And for that reason, we're very thankful.
While we're super excited about more people in the building, we still, of course, know that social distancing and masking is still important. We're just going to make some changes, though, so that we can keep each other safe, but allow for more freedom.
The difficulty we're facing, as every church is, honestly, every school is, every business is trying to balance the legitimate health concerns that we want to take seriously for the reasons we've said over and over again. Love God, love neighbor, love one another. But also the organic nature of church life. And those two things don't blend well together. And even when we started gathering in November, there was a rigidity to it that none of us liked, but we were trying to tread carefully in light of COVID. So we've wrestled with that this week in light of the growing number of people returning and the increasing of ministry things on Sunday morning. And we've decided to make a change for this upcoming Sunday that we want to make you aware of.
Yeah, we are no longer going to have registration or check-in for Sunday services.
We will still check in kids for Sunday school. We will still have Growth Hour RSVP for the length of the course for the adults.
This is going to be a big change, and we're hoping it will just help us continue to gather together as a church body, to worship together and love one another. And what's staying the same is we'll still have 3 venues on a Sunday morning: Worship Center, Fellowship Hall, Loft. And we're also still going to maintain social distancing. We've added some fun cards that will be in the seat backs of every row of chairs that you can place next to you when you sit down on a Sunday morning to maintain social distancing. And our ushers are going to keep track of room capacity.
At some point, when it gets to a maximum amount of people, we'll block that room off. But be aware that there is still a venue upstairs in the loft. There is still Fellowship Hall. In fact, some of you may prefer that in the case of wanting more space to have a distance between you and other families. From the beginning, the elders have wanted to move and adjust with what we're allowed to do for safety purposes in light of COVID, and they want to do so incrementally. They wanted to move slowly. So we're keeping everything the same. We are still wearing masks. We are still doing social distancing. We are still being cautious in the nature of interaction. What we are not going to be doing is registration and check-in for the corporate worship service. We are, though, allowing self-management. So you can use these markers to make sure that the appropriate social distance is in place between you and your group. We just want to see this happening, that this loving one another and loving neighbor can still happen even with self-management. And we're hopeful that that works well for our church.
We look forward to seeing you.